What's going on, Melon Farmers? D-Mac back with another episode of the Quebec City Combatant franchise mode for NHL 23. If you have to already go down, hit that episode. And in this one, we are finally going to be getting to the end of the very first season of this team in the National Hockey League. But first up, we're going to the Maxwell House to take on the Buffalo Sabres, who are one game above 500, but they're 3-6-1 in their last 10. We are 4-5-1 in our last 10, and we are a 500 hockey team at 31-10. So let's jump into it. We're going to simulate the first period of this game, then we're going to jump in, do the second and the third, and then we're simming a bunch. So let's see what happens in the first. We got a 1-0 lead. It's Matthew Joseph, my guy, but we're being outshot 11-6. So I'll see you guys on the ice to start the second. Alrighty, so not a bad way to jump in and start this video, even though in the last episode we decided we're going full-blown tank mode. Also thinking about maybe selling off an asset or two at the draft to move up. Oops, I didn't mean to. Twitchy fingers. As Owen Power gets that one to Razzie McDarlene. Brings that one into the zone, loses it easily. Monty, I did not mean to do that, but it was kind of cool. So here we go. Monty's going to get that one up to Vlad Tarasenko, taking his time, just decides to whip that one around behind the net. And Pacioretty, I'm assuming it's Max Pacioretty. I think the number was 67. That's his number, isn't it? All right, here we go. Gets it over to the Tuckinator. And Ty Smith was the lone defender back. So we got that one back out of our zone again. Up to PLD, baby. One of the newbies on this team. Get that one back to the point. Monty. Back to PLD. Right in front. Little bit of traffic. And that one hits the Buffalo Sabres netminder. I'm not sure who they've got in net right now. Oh, it's, I think I remember from the simulation, it's like Kevin Lankinen. Bringing it in. Here we go. Monty, get that one back out. And we are going to have to change this top line very soon. So PLD, take that one. We're going to get line 2 out there. Oh, slashing on Gus Nyquist. It's like straight off the bench. The first thing you do in the game is take a stupid penalty. And here we go. Ooh, Matthew Joseph just rose to third on the team in goals this season. He is a third liner. I believe he's playing on the second line right now, again, because of injuries. So here we go. Barrett Hayton on that PK. Number 2 PK unit, I believe, and Ryan Paling is out there with him. He was a waiver pickup right after the trade deadline that we got. Nice young player, can play in a good depth role. If he has a decent enough end of the season, potentially could end up being like a third liner. We are going to have to start phasing out some of those older players. Well, continuing to. I wanted to keep Backlund around, have that nice veteran presence, but I do want this team to get younger still. So we are sitting here at 25th. In the league standings. Buffalo is at 24th, so they are right ahead of us in the standings. I don't exactly want to win this game, but I've said it a billion times. I'll say it again. I will never actively try to lose a game. I'm going to try to win every game. I might, get frustrated and end up stupidly losing games at some point. There's another low shot on net. That's no good. Philip Hedl has his own man in his way. Faravari gets that one in front of Hedl. That was a nice play, but he started bobbling it, and I had nowhere to go. Get that one back to Gus Nyquist. Can he find? Oh, Philip Hedl on the other side of the net, and we're unable to do anything with it. All the timings for when these lines are going out is getting all thrown off. Gets it to Michael Backlund. Barrett Hayton steals it away, but it's no good. Ruotsalainen is going to bring that one down. For the Buffalo Sabres, he's going to probably look for a man to pass to, but bobbles the puck and gets knocked instead. Now, Barrett Hayton, come on, man. You got to have some wheels. Come on. The guy behind you, who's number 81? Oh, right in front of Joseph. What a goal! Second of the night. It's 2-0 for Quebec City, baby. And that is Matthew Joseph's 20th goal of the season, tying him for second place on this team in goals. Wow, look at this, just backhand feed right in front. Lankinen goes down in the butterfly early. Just the patience won out in that one. We just held on to it for like that split second, got a little further, and Barrett Hayton gets the assist, and it was a nice one. Took that spot. He just stole that spot. And there's Kyle Capobianco throwing that one around the net to Barrett Hayton. He's a nice option there, Capobianco. He's not exactly an NHL caliber defenseman, but he's close enough that he can be a respectable option if injuries occur, which lately they have. I am still very upset that we do not have Keegan Colasar on that fourth line. Also a very serviceable penalty killer, puts up a couple of points here and there. I mean, I'm never going to say no to that, you know. So he will be missed. He's out for the entirety of the season. Won't be back until the off season. We're obviously not making the playoffs, and that one's offside. Dag nabbit. 1 goal away from a trick for MJ, baby. Broseph. Love you. So we're going on it. We're going up against Buffalo's third line of JJ Peterka, Casey Middlestat, and Peyton Krebs, and we got our top line out there with Vlade, PLD, and Bobo Horvat. Samuelsson lose this thing. Samuelsson loses that one to JJ Peterka. He just walks in and almost gets a really nice chance there. It's 2-0 for Quebec City. Come on, Vladdy, put on the Jets. Let's make it 3. He's still holding it. Get the pass across, doesn't work. Bo Horvat gets it anyway and takes a shot, but he did not get all of it. Krebs, lay down, buddy. Look at this. Oh, damn it. Didn't mean for that to happen. Vladdy, right in front of the net. He's going to lose that one. Get it back to Ty Smith. Smith shoots it on net. That was deflected by Vlad Tarasenko, but a nice save by Kevin Lankinen. Let's get that second line out. Casey Middlestat bringing it down for Buffalo. And he bobbles that puck. Somehow still manages to get it across. And Peyton Krebs threw a ridiculous, stupid screen in front of their own net. Damn, that was a rough one, man. That was a rough one. That's only his 6th of the year. Maybe that's another guy we could go for. Seems like we like taking people from Buffalo. Don't know. Nice face-off win. It is, in fact, Michael Backlund. Maybe it was like Trevor Moore before. And since he's in the box, Backlund's pulling double duty. You know what I mean? All right, so we dump her deep. That's a good way to start off that PK. Gets it back to Darlene Backlund, trying to just watch all these passing lanes, but Tage Thompson gets that one, gets it across the tuck, and Cousins gets it knocked off him by Capobianco. Tage Thompson holds up and waits just a little too long. Can't get that shot off. Come on, Backlund, push him out. Damn, he just skated right through the puck. And that was a good play. That was a good play. Caused him to fan on that one. Ty Smith just getting in there, the nitty, flipping gritty. Michael Backlund taking a heck of a lot of abuse here. Oh, look at this, though. Philip Hedl coming into the zone. Gets the pass over to Ty. Ty, I got no one to go to right now. Oh, no. Just throw her deep. Oh, my God. How did that happen? Butterfingers. My goodness. Capobianco. He actually held the line, pokes it away. This PK was elite. Martin Fehervary's got Alex Tuck coming down on him. Owen Power, and there was no screen on that one. 3rd of the year for Owen Power, and it's like UPL. You've got to have that, man. That was not a great goal. It was not terrific at all. So we're going to go with that second defensive pairing. Murray coming down the ice on Fehervary. Takes a shot. That one did hit UPL's stick. It's right out in front. We can't find it. Manson almost loses it. Oh, and then, what's his face? Fehervary sort of does lose it. To sort of. That was a funky one. Come on, get in there, Craigie Weggy. Hold on to the thing. Right in front. What a pass to Colin Blackwell that doesn't go. And he can't find it. It's absolutely lost. Craig Smith behind the net gets that one out in front. We're going to pass that one back to Colin Blackwell. Colin Blackwell just finds his way in front of the net. Ryan trying to make a pass to Ryan Paling, and he ends up in the net for no good reason. Having so much trouble hanging onto this puck right now. PLD whipped that one around the net. That might not have been the greatest idea in the universe, and Bobo Horvat cannot find his man to take the puck off of him, and Dylan Cousins coming in now. And Josh Manson is trailing off to, or no, is that Martin Fehervary still? Is literally trailing off to nowhere. This is unacceptable. 14 seconds to go in the second period of this one's been a disastrous end to the second. Got off to a great start. MJ putting up his first, I believe that's his first 20-goal season ever. Trevor Moore, I shouldn't have went down for the block. Dumoulin gets that one in front, throws it to Hedl. He loses it. Nyquist has a seizure, doesn't know what to do with the puck. UPL with a save. Toss it out because we don't want a whistle. And that is going to kill the second period where we got outscored 2-1 by the Buffalo Sabres. Look, that's not an acceptable goal to give up. So we're being outshot 20-15 after 2. They're 0 for 3 on the power play, and we're 1 for 2. So I'll take that every day of the week. MJ got both of our goals. First one is 19th by Gus Nyquist and Michael Backlund. And in the second, he gets his 20th by Barrett Hayton and Brett Kulak. I will take it every day of the week. So, put 20 minutes back on the clock as always as we attempt to just stop this whole letting in goals from Buffalo thing. Oh, I bit again. All right, I got to go to, like, face-off school here. Montour with a nice defensive play, and then another one, and then Tage Thompson gets it back in patches. Gets a shot, like, wide open in front. The puck is just finding Buffalo right now. I told you to deke in the opposite direction, to use the boards, and you didn't do that. That's not okay. So here comes the Tuckinator through the neutral zone. Gets his man past PLD, gets it to Wagey McThompson, and a nice diving block by Montour. Alex Tuck gets it to patches. Bobo Horvat playing good, decent defense, and an inadvertent block by Tarasenko. That one hits the blocker at UPL and ends up in the corner. And here's Ty Smith looking for a lane out. Can't find it. Doesn't see anything he likes. PLD gets it up to Horvat. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, get around your man, get around your man, get around your man. And big save by Kevin Lankinen. Oh, no, Matthew Joseph is on the third line. I swore we put him up on the second. But it's a, well, whatever, you know. Is what it is. Ooh, big shot by Barrett Hayton. Ends up going over the glass and out of play. Yeah, I get it. They're like tardy to the party here, man. Like, what are we doing? Buddy puts his hand up to signal that it went over the glass like 9 seconds after the whistle blew. Martin Fehervary's getting roughed up at the point, but that ain't going to stop him. Barrett Hayton looking for someone to go to. Finds Josh Manson through traffic, and a big glove save. Big dramatic glove save by Kevin Lankin in the bell of the flipping ball, apparently. Manson gets that one to Matthew Joseph. He was thinking about it. Oh, baby, walk right in. But we were unable to get the shot off. Look at this. Matthew Joseph just everywhere looking for the hat trick. It didn't say has never scored a hat trick before, but I believe he has never scored a hat trick before. I think it might just be for, like, new players or, like, created players and stuff when you first make them. It'll say has never scored a hat trick before, but I think, or for, like, rookies. But I think, yeah, for anyone who's actually played any, like, length of time, I don't think the game actually, like, acknowledges that the person's never had a hat trick. He may have just had a hat trick. I don't know. JJ Peterka trying to bring that one out in front. Poked off him by Martin Fehervary, so good on you, buddy. And now we are going to go for those third defensive pairings. Barrett Hayton just trying to make his way in. This is, come on, man. He just crunched me on the boards and wouldn't let me go like faux evs. So we're going to get that fourth line out. Capobianco caught bird watching. He's not doing his job, and Justin sort of walks right out in front of the net. Gets it back to the point. Dahlin. Oh, he was trying to find, what's his name, Ruotsalainen, and it didn't work. All right, Craig Smith. Oh, just give it to him, eh? Just give it to him. My goodness. Oh, Capobianco just warpity all the way away from him. He came back, though, and he ended up getting the puck away. I think it was Ryan Paling's stick, who tries to go for a big one-timer that goes off of a Buffalo Sabres defender. Ruotsalainen walks in. Oh, and he gets it back. Wow. Oh, and I'm tripping over my goaltender, sort of. It's in front of Murray. Murray with the shot. Nice stop. Capobianco steals it away from his own goaltender because he's very smart like that. Why? Why is my top line, like, not on the ice? Oh, Gus, get off. Dahlin walks in, sort of. Oh, and he throws it 5-hole when UPL is doing acrobats in front of his own net for no damn reason. Yeah, I see you, superfan. Shut up. So, now you're doing the bird thing? Hey, Justin sort of first career goal. Wow. Congratulations. You are making me blow a game. Had a 2-1 lead at one point. Actually had a 2-0 lead at one point. So you know what? We got to do something. We got to do something. We got to ignite the boys. We got to light that fire. Here we go. Tage Thompson versus PLD. This will be PLD's first fight with the team as far as I know. And we ended up getting that hook. So, here we go. Take a shot. Take a shot. Whoop, dodge. Take a shot. Oh, he got me that time. Oh, and he dodged me. Whoop, boom. We're going to get him low. We're going to hook him. Throw one more punch. I'm getting you hooked. Whoop. Oh, I couldn't get him hooked. Damn it. Then he punched. Just lay down then. Oh, my goodness. What is with, like, all the friggin' things going? It's like I couldn't see how much juice PLD even had taken out the trash because it's garbage day. Oh, my God. That didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Ty. Get that one across to Monty. We don't need any theatrics. Trevor Moore tries to get that one, but Alex Tuck does pick that one off before it's able to get to him. Patches getting roughed up, but he's a pretty big boy, I believe. If I remember correctly, Patches, he's got some size to him. Now here's Monty. Gets that one up to Trevor Moore. Quote the Raven. Pick up the puck. Jesus. See, that's what I told you to do before, Vladdy, but you didn't listen. Bobo picks that one off, and Lankinen's going to have to hold it. We're going to have to go to that second line because Gus Nyquist, yeah, I get it. You scored your first career goal. You told me 10 seconds ago. 50% game power play, 100% penalty kill. What the... It's like a 50% on sale, 2 for the price of 3. Craig Smith, turn back. Okay, let's find Poehling. Poehling gets it across to Michael Backlund. Backlund looking for anybody in front of this net here. What do we got? Gets it across. Colin Blackwell tries to get the pass across. It's no good. Stick lift. I pushed the slash button and it didn't even slash him. Ty Smith turns back, gets it to Backlund. Backlund gets it across to Poehling, who walks right in, but it's no good. Damn, Philip Hedl finds that one again. Oh, I shouldn't have pived. Shouldn't have pived. Hedl, oh, baby, got through the whole team, and that's the goal of the game. It's tied again at 3. Philip Hedl with 11 on the season. We're being outshot 28-22, and that is 2 for 3 on the power play. Look, he takes the nudge, and he absolutely just dangling in a phone booth. Lankinen didn't know which side to go to. Oh, that was a nice goal, and 31 points on the season for Philip Hedl. I did expect a little bit more from him, but I'll take what I can get, baby. We're just, whoops, sorry. We're just going to take this one and fire it down the ice. Cousins gets her back. Alex Tuck getting back on the ice. We got no Barrett Hayton for this second unit, so I don't know who we sent out. That would be Philip Hedl. Okay, so he's pulling double duty now on this PK. What do we got? Ryan Poehling actually holding on to this thing like a damn beauty right in front for Philip Hedl, looking for his second goal of the night. And it's no good. Patches can't get it out. My goodness. Is their power play ever abysmal? Or maybe we're just like really good at killing penalties. I think our season PK... Okay, UPL with the dive. Come on, buddy. I think on the season, our PK's at like 82 point something %. Something like that. So it's not bad. And we take a lot of penalties because I play a lot. That was kind of a self-indictment right there, man. All right, what do we got? Monty? Come on, Monty. See, this is where we're magnetically attached to each other now. Fine, I'll board play myself. Get it to Barrett Hayton, up to Kulak. He gets it to Michael Backlund. Oh, baby, we're dipsy doodle dangling and dodging, and that was a stupid backhand pass that I didn't mean to do. It's like, yeah, we're getting all kinds of stuck-to-fight here. This game is taking forever. Oh, and it's looking like we're probably going to overtime. Throw a hit on Cousins. He's too big. Asplund, nice save by UPL. Oof, man, you don't want to go down 4-3 with like 30 seconds left. That's no fun for anybody. Craig Smith actually makes it in. Whoop, get around Razzie, but that was no good. Trevor Moore just trying to hang on to this thing around behind the net, and wow, that was very dumb. 25 seconds to go. Craig Smith takes a slashing penalty, and that is all my fault. So we couldn't get that face-off win. Colin Blackwell doing some good work on that PK. Jesus, just fire it down the ice, man. So we're probably going to overtime. And for the first, what would it be, minute 35 seconds of overtime, we're going to be shorthanded. It's going to be 4-on-3. Come on, Colin Blackwell. Oh, man, 3.7 to go. And we got one last face-off. We are in the offensive zone. So if we could win the face-off, that would be kind of fantastic. Just take that one last Hail Mary shot. Try and see if we can't put something in the net. We can't get the face-off win. So we're going to OT in the first game of the video. This could be a long one. We're already half an hour into recording, and all we did was 2 7-minute periods. That's awful. That was a great goal, though. Shots in this one are 29-24 in favor of Buffalo. We're 2 for 3, baby, on the power play. They're 0 for 4. Not what they want to see, but... in the third period, Philip Hedl gets his 11th of the year unassisted goal of the game by a mile. Let's do some OT. So put 5 minutes back on the clock, seemingly as always these days. Jesus, Colin Blackwell killing this penalty. Cannot get the face-off win, and Owen Power is going to throw it up to Alex Tuck right up to Heasy Hop. Owen Power to Tuck. Okay, we took that one away. Martin Faravari playing some decent defense. Gets that one across to Power. Power in front of Thompson. Oh, he still got it back, but he threw it high and wide on the far side. Dahlin lose this thing. Here we go. Josh Manson's going to pick this one up. Come on, baby. Come on. Kind of looked like he was going to skate past it, actually. Turning back. Oh, no, that wasn't a trip. He just threw me. All right, so 50 seconds to go on this PK. That's my rule, man. You're in overtime. There's no whistles in overtime, so we are going to just get those next units out there. Colin Blackwell dodging some folks right now, man. Come on. What do we got? Somebody get open. Just throw it around the net to Matthew Joseph. Joseph loses that one, but it's all right, man. We got a 2-minute power play in overtime with 2 minutes to go. Owen Power. Time to retire Power. Oh, my goodness. That's hilarious. So, yeah, we're 2 for 3. Let's go 3 for 4, man. Let's go 3 for 4. Bo Horvat with a face-off win gets it across to PLD. Back to Gustard. Capobianco on that number 1 power play unit. Come on, Gus. No! Dylan Cousins. And he, threw that one away. That was a gift. That was a game-ending gift. Here's Bo. A little half piv. Stopping up. Can you hang on to it? He kind of does. Kick that one away. Gus Nyquist. Looking for anywhere to go. We'll get that one over to PLD. What do we got? PLD, just walk right in. No, that doesn't work. Bo Horvat with the turnaround shot, and Dumoulin gets it out to Yoki Harju. Yoki Harju loses that one. Dumoulin, boom! Gets stood up, buddy. So power play unit number 2, Capobianco, coming down the ice, passing it off to Trevor Moore. Trevor Moore, come on, get this thing back. Hold on to her. Let's just whip it across the other side. Filipino, what a goal! Second of the night for Filipino, and that's an overtime winner. Oh my goodness gracious. We didn't need that win, but we are now above 500 yet. A flippin' again. Celebrate. There was 2 gorgeous goals in this game. Both of them were scored by Filipino, but that was not the gorgeous part of that one. The gorgeous part of that one was the pass, man. So final shots, 30-26 for Buffalo. We did go 3 for 4 on the power play, and they went 0 for 5. Dude, that's wild. So Matthew Joseph with a 2-goal night. Filipino with a 2-goal night, assisted by Trevor Moore with the pass of the damn game. And Kyle Capobianco coming into the lineup, getting some points. I like it. Now we got 3 games to sim. Sami Niku has been injured. Vlad Tarasenko, a strained hamstring. Until March 31st. And I can't see the date. Gosh darn. So you know what? I'm honestly going to throw Matthew Joseph up on that top line. I want him to succeed so much. Who do we have scratched? Ghost. Well, he was injured. Is his injury done now? Yeah, we got to throw Michael McLeod back out there. He had an injury as well, I believe. Substitute in all lines. Yeah, playable injury. Hopefully he's better by the next game. So what we're going to do is, I believe we'll take Ty Smith. Take Ty Smith, put him down there. Take Faravari, put him down there. And we're going to throw Ghost back on that top pairing where he belongs. And yes, again, he has a playable injury. I got to fix the special teams. All right, so we got that all fixed up. That's all dealt with. And it's time to simulate on ahead to take on the Columbus Blue Jackets, who actually have a pretty darn respectable record this season. We are 7th in our division. I would like to be 9th in our division if possible, but we got 3 games to simulate, starting with Columbus. After one, it's 2-2. Paling and Horvat with the goals. Shots 13-11 for us in the second period. Oh, baby, it is 3-2. Michael Backlund gets her past Elvis. And in the third, 4-2 victory. Gus Nyquist on the power play. 37-28 are the shots. UPL again, did look pretty decent in this game. Stopping 26-28. Bo Horvat with number 21 in the year by Ghost. Welcome back, buddy. Ryan Paling with goal 11 by Michael McLeod. Welcome back, buddy. And Colin Blackwell. Backlund with his 18th by Hedel and Nyquist. And Nyquist with his 19th by Backlund and Ty Smith. Good stuff. Ty Smith, one of those young players. You really want him to get as many points as possible, because I'm hoping if we can continue to grow him, he can become basically like the future. You know what I mean? What do we got? Sami Niku's available. Okay, best lines. That's fine. We're going to go to edit lines. We're facing a pretty abysmal Montreal Canadiens team, so it's time for Holtbeast to get into the net. So here we go. Put Holtby in. I don't think he's had a good game since he joined the team. 28-40-6 Montreal Canadiens taking on Quebec City, who's on a 2-game winning streak, which is not what you want right at the end of the season. And after one, it's 2-1. Josh Manson and Matthew Joseph get both of them. Shots 12-6. After the second, it's 5-3. Holy crap, it's like a shooting gallery here, man. And after 3, they actually tied it at 3. Holtby, what is happening with you, man? You can't stop a damn shot. Oh my God, and in overtime, Montreal wins. Holtby gives up 6 goals on 31 shots. You are like unplayable. Matthew Joseph with his 21st by Bobo and Faravari. Manson with his 4th by Nyquist. Bobo gets his 22nd by Faravari and Dubois. Dubois gets his 17th by Horvat and Joseph. And Philip Hedl with goal 13 by Gus Nyquist and Trevor Moore. A lot of guys you want to see getting points are indeed getting points. And then 3 goals in a row for Montreal. Not what you want to see, man. So we got one. Oh, what is? Okay, it's Montreal. Yeah. And Jesus, Bo Horvat. Out until April 16th. So we have no friggin' number 1 center. So I guess Michael Backlund, you are the guy. Michael McLeod will toss you up there as that 3rd line center alongside Hayton and Smith. And then we will put Axel Jonsson-Fialbi right out there on that 4th line. Got to fix the power play again. Alrighty, so we're all done with that. Vladdy Tarasenko having a 30-goal season, 37 assists, 67 points, but he is injured for 3 more days. So after this game, he could probably come back in the Detroit game. But we got one last one to simulate. Seems like the injury bug is really kicking our butts right now. Kulak with the lone goal after one. It's 3-1 for Boston. UPL having a bad game, but there is no scoring in the second. So, oh, wow, that's not good. Oh, they actually swapped out to Holtby, and it's a 6-2 loss. So that's, he gave up so many damn goals in the third. So Brett Kulak got his 3rd by Axel Jonsson-Fialbi, and Trevor Moore with his 19th by Brandon Montour. So how many 20-goal scorers are we going to have on this team this season? That is something that's going to be very fun to find out. Martin Fehervari's got a concussion until the 11th of April. Oh my God, we're going through players right now. What am I doing? There you go. Defense, I guess friggin' Capobianco's getting put back out there again. And I know for a fact you guys are not a -1. My goodness. So, Vlad Tarasenko available to play in the team's next game. So, Matthew Joseph is going to get moved back down. And Vladdy Tarasenko is going to be back in the lineup. All right, so let's get ahead to the Detroit Red Wings game. And they are a pretty damn decent team this season. All right, so here we go, simulating the 1st and 2nd period up against the Detroit Red Wings, and then we will jump in and play the 3rd period. My goodness, this video is taking forever, and Gustard LeMustard gets one, and then Paling gets the next one. Shots 33-17 for Quebec City. My God. All right, I'll see you on the ice. All righty, so going up against the offense-heavy Detroit Red Wings in this one. So this is technically the 5th game of the video and the 77th of the year. Something like that. I don't know. But after this, we're going to have to simulate like 4 more games and then play the final game of the season. And that is how we will call our inaugural season. And, oh my goodness, Larkin got right in there. That was a good chance, but UPL's there to make the save about a minute into the third. 2-0 lead, but like I said, the very offense-heavy Detroit Red Wings is going to be very difficult to keep off the board. And Gus is now another member of the Quebec City Combatants 20-goal season club, which now has, 3 people in it? And a lot of guys that are pretty darn close. Ghost, good to have you back in the lineup. Up to PLD. Oh, he's got Larkin right on him. Gets back to Monty. Monty's looking for anyone to go to, but holy, Detroit just stifling. Why is Axel Jonsson-Fialbi on the top line? Oh my God. When I went into edit lines, I moved Joseph down. I put Barrett Hayton as the 3rd line center, and I was sitting there like contemplating stuff to do. And then putting Vlad Tarasenko back on that top line was like next on my list. And I think I forgot. So, Axel Jonsson-Fialbi, top line forward at 76 overall. Wow, okay, let's get that second line out there. That was a flub and a half. Big L by D-Mac today. That one ends up in the corner. Josh Manson taking out his aggression on Patrice Bergeron, who's playing for the Detroit Red Wings. Whoa, that one gets all the way back to the point, and then it's deflected by Philip Hedl, but it's deflected wide. Philip Hronek is another player I would love to have on this team. So, like I said, this offseason is going to be like a big one. We are going to get much better. We're going to get a couple really good draft picks. We're going to pull a Seattle. You know what I mean? We are going to pull a Seattle Kraken. We're going to be abysmal in our first season, and then we are just going to like turn it right on. Josh Manson, another low shot on net through a little bit of traffic. They have a delayed penalty coming up, so we're about to go on the power play, which has been performing quite nicely lately. Get that one back to McLeod, but he bobbles it, and Detroit gets their hands on it. So we're going to go with the number 2s right now. Qua-boom! Bukestad. Oh, just left right out in front for Michael Backlund, who takes a backhander that's no good. And Jake Gardner playing for the Detroit Red Wings, and they also have Oscar Klefbom. Isn't Jake Gardner pretty much done? Isn't it his career's pretty much done? It's like nagging injuries and stuff like that. I know Klefbom, it's the shoulder, right? All right, here we go. Philip Hedl. He hasn't played in 3 years now? Klefbom hasn't played. Get it back to Philip Hedl. Philip Hedl to Ty Smith. To Michael Backlund. Ooh. And we are over halfway through this power play. So we'll just back off. It's Ty Smith backing away. Get those number 1 units out there. It's Barrett Hayton up to Dubois. Ty Smith coming up with him. I don't know. He was probably going for a line change. It's just not fair. All right, Axe. What do you got for me, Axel? Oh, man, we got to switch up some lines. Let's toss the third line, third pairing out there, because every other line on this team is dead to the world. Barrett Hayton over to Brett Kulak. Gets it up to Axel. Tries to get it across to Craig Smith. That was a very dumb pass, and I think that was Perron that picked it off. So here we go, Brett Kulak. We are 10 minutes into the third period. No scoring has occurred. Back to Kulak. Back to Axel Jonsson-Fjällby. You tell these people to get off the ice, and they just don't. Capobianco. Where are we going with it, baby? Somebody get open. Somebody get open. Back to Hayton. Oh, I just almost left the zone and then threw it right to frickin' Lucas Raymond, not Mason Raymond. And they brought it in offside, so that was very helpful. Kind of stood up David Perron a little bit. Lucas Raymond back to Klefbom. Ooh, Michael McLeod with a big steal. Let's go, buddy. Come on, you got the wheels. Get in front. Big shot, and it's in! Michael McLeod scores his 11th of the season. What a great goal for Michael McLeod on that fourth flipping line. That's great. Another young player that we really want to see some scoring from. I don't understand why there was no replay on that goal. It was a nice goal. But was it unassisted? I guess it was. I don't know, when that thing comes up on the screen, it's never right. You know how many times I've seen people score their 0th goal of the season? Literally every third goal. The number's never correct. It's absolutely bonkers. So look at this, eh? You put Michael Backlund in as your 1C, and it's working. The 33, potentially might even be 34 right now. Oh my God, I can't believe a healthy Vlad Tarasenko is sitting in the press box. So he's a healthy scratch. He is a healthy scratch for the first time this year. Oh my God, I can't believe I did that. That's totally what happened. I totally just forgot to put him back in the lineup because I was I'm just going to move Joseph down and I'm going to throw Vladdy back on the top line. And then it was I just kind of got doing stuff with changing around some centers, moving some folks around in the lineup, and then totally spaced and forgot about Vlad. So he just isn't in the lineup. Gus Nyquist through traffic. That one is deflected by Philip Hedl. And now with less than 3 minutes to go in this game, Dominic Kubalik with a shot. Nice stop by Luukkonen. UPL. I don't know why I even bothered trying to call him Luukkonen. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. Turns back again. All right, here we go. Round the net. Gets it across to Nyquist. That one's loose in front, and Bukestad just kind of roughed me away from that puck. Just used that big body to kind of stop me, and oh, baby, that's no good. Rasmussen with a free shot on UPL. Nobody watching. What does he do? Slapper. What an idiot. Holy crap, they're murdering us in the face-off dot. What is that, 42-26 or something? Craig Smith takes it off his man. Barrett Hayton gets it back. Almost loses it, but does find a way to hold on to it. Up to Matthew Joseph. Final 30 seconds of the game. That was not the greatest pass in the universe. Bukestad picks it up again. We are now officially playing for UPL. Big hit by Hayton along the boards. How do you tie me? How do you justify that tie up? Fine, I'll tie you. No, that doesn't let me tie you up. That one's going off some bodies. Pius Suter on that backhand. Here we go. Capobianco gets it back to Matthew Joseph. There is 8 seconds left in this game, and here is Brett Kulak. Gets it all the way deep. Craig Smith loses that one. Kulak. Nah, we ran out of time. Good game. 3-0 victory for the Quebec City Combattants, and a huge shutout for UPL. Don't even know how many shots he faced. Probably not a ton. Oh, man, we outshot them 43-27. Yeah, Reimer should be one of the 3 stars, even in a shutout loss. 0 for 3 on the power play. Gus Nyquist joins the 20-goal club, assisted by Trevor Moore and Philip Hedl. Ryan Paling with his 12th by Michael McLeod and Brandon Montour. And then Michael McLeod unassisted, baby. Let's get back to the menu. We got 4 games to sim. All right, so it's time to begin the Simathon here. We got 4 games to simulate, and then we will be getting to the final game of the season where we're going to play the third period, and we got a whole crap load of stats and everything to look at. After 1, it's 1-1. Gustard La Mustard gets it past net. I keep forgetting about that. After 2, 2-1 Arizona. It's Derek Stepan, and in the third, 3-2 loss. Man, Luukkonen lets in 3 goals on 34 shots, but was still a quality start, over 900. Gus Nyquist with goal 21 by Philip Hedl and Trevor Moore. And then all the way to the third period, Gus Nyquist again with number 22 by Philip Hedl and Ty Smith. So Philip Hedl kind of heating up here as we get towards the end of the season. Much needed loss. We are now up to 6th in our division. So come on, Philly Flyers. Oh, Derek Grant, center. Depth center, but he's 32. This team's trying to get younger, buddy. I'm really sorry, and you don't have, enough speed anyway. It is an expiring contract, so that's really not all that bad. Ollie Uelevi is available. Best lines, April 4th, 2023, at the Maxwell House. So here we go. Let's simulate the Philadelphia Flyers game. We're 34, 33, and 11. The Philadelphia Flyers are way worse. So after 1, it's 1-0. Gus Nyquist again. He has gotten our last 3 goals in a row. And Barrett Hayton puts one in the second period. We're up 2-1. And after 3, it's tied 3-3. PLD on the power play gets it past Catahat. And in the overtime, nothing happens. And in the shootout, Philly takes it. Gus Nyquist. Oh my God, is he ever heating up? So Nyquist gets his 23rd by Philip Hedl and Ty Smith. PLD with goal number 18 by Axel Janssen-Fialbi and Trevor Martin. Frickin' Janssen-Fialbi! I forgot to frickin'... I still have been forgetting to put Tarasenko back in the lineup. My God, he's missed a lot of games. He has been a healthy scratch for a while. But Janssen-Fialbi getting on the board. What an idiot. My goodness. Quebec City player Kyle Capobianco is out till May 3rd with a pulled groin. Not the biggest loss in the world. All right, so we are going to have to call somebody up here for basically the rest of the season. And I'm thinking it's going to be Sami Niku. I don't want to call up Ollie Uelevi. He's on a heater in the AHL right now, and I do not want to lose him. Oh, but he's a right defender. Oh, well, isn't our Brett Kulak? He's a lefty, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay. So that makes a lot more sense. Tucker Poolman. 2 years, 2.5 mil, and he's only a depth defender. And he's got no wheels. He doesn't fit anywhere anyway, so obviously we're not going to take him. Oh my goodness. So here we go. Up against the Calgary Flames. Let's see what we can accomplish against them. Very solid team. Potentially they can put us back down below 500 where we'd like to be to finish things off. In the first, it's 0-0. Shots 11-6 for QBC, baby. And after the second, it's tied 2-2, Axel Janssen-Fialbi and Colin Blackwell. And in the third, Calgary gets 2 more goals to make it a 4-2 loss for us. So who got what? Colin Blackwell with goal number 11 by Ty Smith and Ryan Paling. And Axel Janssen-Fialbi with just his 2nd of the season by Trevor Moore. But, I mean, Axel hasn't played very many games. So there's always that. The New Jersey Devils are only 1 game above 500. We have to swap out our goaltenders. And you know what? We're going to swap out these guys as well. Olivier Rodrigue actually has relatively good numbers. Oh my God, look at this list of people that are out like for the year. I don't even think we're going to get Faravari back. Got to do a complete rejiggering of all of our special teams lines because, like, oh my God, man. I've been just like substitute player for this guy, and then another guy gets injured, and it's like substitute player for this person, substitute for this person. And then before you know it, you go in and look, and it's like everything is just a write-off. You know what I mean? Nobody's where they should be. So put Trevor Moore down there. He's not horrible at shooting, but Michael McLeod, I don't think that's exactly where I want you to be. Matthew Joseph, I think he has better shooting, right? 86, yeah, 84. Michael McLeod had like 83s. So we're going to have Holt Beast in the net for this next one. I actually just went and completely redid all of our lines. I literally was at edit lines like 17 times and continuously have been forgetting to put Tarasenko back in our lineup, but he is back in there. He's on all our power play units. 0-0 after one. Shots 10-9 for New Jersey. After the second period, 2-1, and Gus Nyquist. Oh my God. He is on such a heater, but a really bad game again for Braden Holtby. 28 shots against, 23 saves. My God. Gus Nyquist with goal 24 by Ty Smith and Trevor Moore. Braden Holtby has been as unplayable as Alex Nedeljkovic. Finally, Vladdy Tarasenko getting back into a game. We are going to do the final game of the season. Martin Faravari is available to play, but I know that his injury is not fully healed yet. Yeah, it's April 11th, so he is not ready to come back in. We will just stick with Holtby for the final game of the season to kind of try to insulate UPL's numbers to finish everything off. So we go up against the Pittsburgh Penguins, where it's 2-1 after one. Dubois and Kulak with the goals. We're going to simulate the second period. It's 3-1, and Gus Nyquist, 25 goals on the year. I will see you guys at the beginning of the third period of the final game of the year. All right, so going up against the much stronger offensively Pittsburgh Penguins is the Quebec City Combatants. Here with Michael Backlund still as our number one center. We are finally starting to get a couple of folks back. What do we got? Throw that one around the net. Vladdy Tarasenko picks that one up. What do we got, baby? What do we got, baby? 75 games out of Tarasenko in a season. I ain't going to scoff at that. I know he has missed some substantial time a couple of times. Michael Backlund, he gets knocked off it by Sid the Squid. You know he's going to steal that one all the time. Brian Russ bringing it down for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Ghost backing off. Nice little toe save by Holtby and a nice little recovery by my guy Brandon Montour. I almost took that way too wide, and we get her up to Dubois. Dubois gets around his man. Here we go, baby. Dubois stopping up, tries to get the pass across, and it's no good. And Jake Gensel's got it up around along his own defensive zone boards. And Brian Russ gets that one out. Now Chris Letang, baby. Chris Letang bringing her down on Monty. Montour could not slow him down, but Holtbeast with actually a pretty decent damn save. That's like the best save he's made since he joined the damn team. Quoth the Raven, baby, Trevor Moore. Oh, Schultz takes the hit, and that's what? Derek Ryan? There's Schultz. Schultz bringing it into the zone, and he is just will not be denied. So what do we got? Matthew Joseph. Oh, leaves it behind. What are we doing? 30 seconds already into the power play. We've spent the whole thing just fumbling the puck in our own zone, and here comes Michael Backlund. Michael Backlund stopping up. Gets it back to Nyquist. Nyquist looking for a lane. Gets it back to Smith. We don't have anybody on this team named Elaine, so I don't know why he's looking for her. Matthew Joseph tries to get that one across to Backlund. It's no good. Joseph still pokes it. Derek Ryan does not get knocked off that puck. And Schultz is going to be able to get it out of his own zone. There's Foligno. I don't know if it's Nick or Marcus. I don't know which Foligno it is, but here we go. Get that one up the ice. Michael Backlund. This has been so far an incredibly failed power play. We haven't been able to set anything up. But here comes Ryan Gustard. Oh, that one took a funky hop. Sammy Niku making his way onto the team, and he gets a shot. He fires it wide. There was no call on that. Matthew Joseph was just physically assaulted in front of the net. Barrett Hayton steals that one away. Get it across. Oh, what a save by Casey to Smith. That was robbery. Oh, should be in prison for that. Over to Sammy Niku. Ooh, Craig Smith with a little bit of a deflection attempt. That could have been pretty damn nice. Oh, look at Craig Smith. And around that net. Back to the point. Brett Kulak just looking for anyone to go to. Whip it back around the net, man. There's like no good options right now. Colin Blackwell throwing the body around a bit. And here comes Goudreau. I don't know if it's Johnny Hockey or who, but Jeff Petrie takes a bit of abuse there as well. Michael McLeod up to Ryan Poehling. Oh, baby. Here comes Poehling. Gets it across to Blackwell, who cannot get the shot off. That one's back up in front. Ryan Poehling. Nah, I didn't like the shot. Back to Niku. Take the shot again. Michael McLeod back around behind the net. He's trying to get open. Oh, fine. Gets it in front. Colin Blackwell. What a shot. What a goal. 12th of the season, and we got a 4-1 lead on the Pittsburgh Penguins in the final game of the season. We're over halfway through this period. Look at McLeod, the patience, and Blackwell. What a quick release right there. What a way to spin out and just get that one in the net. Beautifully done, assisted by McLeod and Sammy Niku, baby. Just trying to hang on to this thing. Gets it back to Monty, back to Tarasenko. Welcome back. Vlade. Take the shot. Ooh, I don't know if that hit the post or if DeSmith got all of that with his glove and it just kind of like ricocheted off him. I'm not 100% sure, but here comes Gino Malkin. Gets it across, and Krejci with the steal and his 13th goal of the season. You couldn't do your hair for the picture. Come on, buddy. Look at this photo. You couldn't fix your hair for the picture. I don't know why I'm focusing on that. 13th of the year, that's fine. Oh, man, we're playing the fumbly-wumbly game right now. Craig Smith gets himself past Sidney Crosby. Ty Smith whips it open to an open wing. There's nobody there. Barrett Hayton, hold on to this thing. Okay, we lost the zone. Damn it. And Josh Manson. Oh, Brian Rust and Barrett Hayton want to have at her. Let's go. Come on, Rusty. Nah, man. I think I might actually try and tie him up in this one. Look at this. He just keeps throwing the exact same punch over and over again. I'm dodging him like it's nothing. All right, are we ready to get him hooked? Oh, no, I didn't get him hooked right. Let's try it this time. There you go. One uppercut. Lay down. Oh, Barrett Hayton, I like you already, buddy. I like you already. Taking out the trash because it's garbage day. So that's his first fight with us, the Quebec City Combatants. Those are the kind of things that are going to make you stick around, buddy. So we're being outshot 31-26, but I do feel pretty damn good, and Holtby easily having his best game as a member of this team. Oh, Vladdy Tarasenko comes in. I was thinking about it. Oh, no. Sidney Crosby just warped into the abyss, and Ricard Raquel's got a partial breakaway. Gets it to Gensel. Oh, damn. Defensive failure. I don't care that puck went in the net. Holtbeast still having a good game. He has been solid. He's made a lot of saves in this one. They've taken like 32, 33 shots, something like that. And no, it's not Johnny Hockey. It's Freddie the Goat, baby. No, it's not. Right off the draw, Michael Backlund brings that one in. Forehand, backhand, and then he trips up and can't get the shot off. That was so bad. Tarasenko bringing her in. Get around your defender. And he can't get the shot off. Tried to get that one through traffic. We got her back. Tarasenko tries to get that one around the net. It does work. Still hanging on to this puck somehow. Dubois turns around, gets out of that traffic. Back to Tarasenko. Tarasenko taking some abuse as well. Gets it across to Dubois. Dubois gets it back. Shot off the side of the net. Man. We can't, completely blow this whole game right now. Okay, you got to get out of the zone, buddy. You got to at least make an attempt. Oh, here comes Ghost. He's got wheels. Comes in on the backhand, and it's good. Shane Gostisbehere with his 6th goal of the season. I will take that all flippin' day. Wow, with a minute and a half to go, we got ourselves a 5-3 lead. He just exploded, man. Explosive speed. That was wild. What a goal. Oh, wow. DeSmith looked like he just punched Petrie right in the face. Get the hell out of here. Learn how to play defense, you douchebag. So we got an empty net. Ooh, deflection by Sid the Squid, baby. Get that one back around behind the net. Trevor Moore throws it around to Philip Hedl. Oh, look at the wheels. Oh, my God. He just blew through a whole team. And he throws it into the empty net like it ain't no thing. 6 3 for Quebec City. Filipino has got himself a 14-goal season, and I ain't going to say nothing about that. So Gus Nyquist moves up to 3rd on the team in points with 57. So here we go, back at the face-off dot. Nice win. Ty Smith gets it to Filipino. Oh my God, and he's blowing right through the D again. Look at this on the backhand, and Filipino scores 2 goals in like a handful of seconds. That has got to be a Quebec City franchise record for quickest 2 goals right off the face-off. Gets it back to Ty Smith. Ty Smith throws it back to his center, and he just guns it. Splits the D, gets all the way through, and he now moves up to the number 8 spot on the team with 15 goals on the season. Wow, what a series of events. And Ty Smith with another much-needed point. Let's poke it away. Filipino. Oh, he's on the run. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, Filipino hat trick in like 10 seconds. It's not going to happen. Damn. That would have been unbelievable. So Matthew Joseph with a huge defensive play to get that one out. Watch that stick, dude. Ty Smith roughing up his man. There we go. Barrett Hayton takes it away to Craig Smith. Oh, God, both Smiths are on the same damn line. Here we go. Take the shot. Low shot on net. Nice stop for DeSmith. We are in the final 10 seconds of the final game of the season. We are 26th in the NHL standings. I am sure a win like this could even bump us back up to 25th, but we are going to still have a decent draft pick. I do want to... Oh, Monty, I'm sorry. Take the shot right off somebody's face. End it all. I'm sure we're going to get a good draft pick, probably maybe top 10, probably top 10. I would much rather it be like top 3, but we could always sell some assets, move up at the draft. I don't know that we're going to get Connor Bedard, but both teams blanked on the power play in this. Brett Kulak with goal number 4 by Matthew Joseph, PLD with number 19 by Brandon Montour, Gus Nyquist, 25 goals on the season by Ghost and Monty. Blackwell with his 12th by McLeod and Niku. And Ghost with number 6 by Montour and Dubois. Hedel with 14 and 15 in 7 seconds by Moore, Nyquist, and Ty Smith. That is going to end the regular season for the Quebec City Combattants. Let's look at some stats, man. So, back at the main menu, we are number 7 in our division. I'm just skipping ahead one day to make sure every single team has played all 82 games. Now we are going to look at the team stats. We went 35, 35, and 12. So in the entire league, the Edmonton Oilers are your President's Trophy winners by 8 points. Not bad. So where did we end up? Oh, poor Ducks. Yeah, we ended up 25th. All right. Our points percentage was 50. We were almost 3 goals for per game. We were slightly above 3 goals against per game. So Vladdy Tarasenko with 67 points led the team in our inaugural season, puts him up to 591. He's next year, if he's still with us, he has 6 years left at 7.5. PLD since coming to the squad. Put up a 59-point season, had 12 points in 20 games. Not exactly where you want him to be, but he's only 24, I'm sure. Well, I mean, look at when he first went to Winnipeg. Didn't do all that great. Gus Nyquist, 25 goal scorer. Jeez, McCrow. That could be like almost a career high. He's got 189. And if he is still around next year, which I'm not 100% sure about, he will definitely hit 200 goals. Bobo Horvat did all right. 22 goals, 56 points in 73 games. He is still injured, but has over 400 points on his career. Trevor Moore, what a revelation. Easy career high in every category. Career highs in every category. I don't mind it. And I think his shooting percentage was about the best it ever was. Matthew Joseph put himself together a pretty damn good season. 44 points plus 8. Good for you, buddy. Another one. Easy career high. There you go. Then we got Michael Backlund, very serviceable player. Hedel picked it up at the end. You know, Monty did relatively well. A lot of minuses on this team. Barrett Hayton, since coming to the team, had 3 goals, 4 assists, 7 points in 20 games. About the same pace he was on in Arizona this year. But I do still really like him. Ghost, 31 points, not too bad. Craig Smith, 29, I'm fine with that. Ty Smith, 29 points, including 9 goals. He had 9 points in 20 games to finish off the year. He's only 23 years old, and I do believe we could make him into a legitimate, second best defender on the team. After that, we got a couple other guys. Ryan Poehling only played 58 games this year, had 3 goals, 1 assist, 4 points in 14 games since coming to the squad. That puts him on like a 25-point pace throughout the year. Faravari missed some time, but he was good. He was a good goal scorer. It was weird. Keegan Colasar. Still sad that he missed 24 games. Axel Jonsson-Fjällby, half a point a game. Not too bad. Sami Niku got that 1 point in his 3 games that he was in. Capobianco got a point as well. UPL in 48 games was 20-20-7 with 2 shutouts, a .917, which is respectable, and a 2.56 goals against average. Braden Holtby, on the other hand, was 10-10-3 with 1 shutout, a .903 save percentage, a 3.10 goals against average. But after he came to the team, 2-4-2 with an .881 and a 3.7. That is abysmally bad. Oh my God. So we'll go to all skaters. Let's see who led the entire league. It was Brad Marchand with 106. We only had 3 guys that finished with 100 points on the season. Austin Matthews hit 50 goals. Lindholm had a great year. McJesus had a good year, not by his standards. Ovi still kicking around. Marnes, Huberdeau, Kane, all the usual suspects. Dreezy, Panarin, obviously. Duchesne, Giroux, Point, Malkin, Kaprizov. Yeah, I don't know, man. Scoring's down. I know the power play's down. Penalty kill was up. Scoring went down a little bit in this one. But it is what it is, right? All right. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. So that is going to do it for me for this one. In the next episode that we do of this series, we are going to be going through the offseason, through the draft. We're going to have a big offseason. We're probably going to edit some jerseys and stuff, maybe even make some alternates. That could be a lot of fun. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it, don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. There's new videos coming all the frickin' time. And until next time, you beautiful melon farmers, have a good one.